All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. This is your host, Joe's Atmosphere, and I'm joined as usual by my main man, Justifier Jim. How are you this morning, sir?
I'm good, sir. How about yourself? Hello,
I'm
everyone.
good, man. As usual, I'm running late every time. You know what they say in the YouTube world: if you're not running late, then you're wrong. You're not putting enough effort in. What's new and exciting with you this week?
Not much, man. Just been working a lot. Getting into some new hobbies, but other than that, same old, same old.
Same
How
old,
about
same
you?
old.
Mhm.
Well, man, my kids are coming in tomorrow. Rhonda's going to get them in Dallas. Their planes land within 25 minutes of each other.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, it's going to be cool, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them. No spouses, no grandchildren, just them for a week. Yep.
That's amazing.
Well, what happened was David is escorting his oldest daughter, who is 16 years old now, and she lives down here. And she's been up there visiting him, and he's flying her back down. Apparently, she wanted an escort this time around, so he found a cheap flight for like $43 one way each day, just depending on what day you were going. That's how much it cost. So he got him a cheap flight, and he's going to be coming down. And when I told my daughter about it, when I was talking to her last week, she said, "Oh man, the show I'm working on, she's working on Gotham Knights."
Wow.
Show that's coming on the CW. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's in their location department or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, it wraps the 17th, which was yesterday?
Yep.
It wrapped yesterday, so she sounded really excited she could come see me, and I was like, well, yeah, I'll buy you a plane ticket. We found one that was cheaper than what David's paying, like 70 something round trip. So she's flying in from Atlanta, David's flying in from Maryland, and we're gonna have fun this week.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? But anyway, there's Ruben. What's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you, bro.
Hey, Ruben.
Hope my sound's better this week. Last week something went wrong with the sound. It's not my regular microphone, but you know why you couldn't hear me there right at the end, Jimmy?
Why
because apparently I have to charge the part that's connected to the computer too, not just the microphone.
Okay.
It had no juice. I tried to turn it on today, and I got about a 15-minute charge on it, so I'm hoping it lasts. If not, I'll just make do with the microphones I've got. But yeah, that's what's up, man.
Hey,
Christian Delorme is here as well. Let me highlight these while I'm sitting here at the desk. That's my man Ruben, and that's Christian Delorme. It's good to see both of you. Christian now has a piece of my artwork hanging in his house. I did a commission for him and his lady, him and his significant other. They had me do something for him. So, God, man, I sent it to him. He lives in Canada. I mean, he lives in Ottawa, which isn't far from the United States at all.
Right.
And God, it took 2 weeks and a day to get it there. It went from here to Florida and sat in Florida for almost a week, and then went up there. It was very strange. Very strange.
That's very strange.
Yeah. But anyway, let's see. What's Ruben saying? You have a wide sound field. It sounds like you are 6 feet away from the mic. Yeah, well, it's the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast. Speaking of sketching, thanks for the picture in our living room. No problem, buddy. No problem, Christian. My pleasure. Let me get this out in case people want to support the channel. And we will get to work. How are things going with your stories? Have you done any work on it, or are you still busy?
I've been a bit busy. I worked on it some, but I'm actually thinking about shifting focus. Sorry, kind of messing with the camera here. Shifting focus to he's another character in the Justifiers, but I'm thinking about he's gonna have a whole nother side series.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about shifting focus to that a little bit, kind of like as a eureka moment to help me get the juices flowing for the Justifiers.
Gotcha. Let's see. He says, "Hey, I looked up Johnson Island. Wow, you spent a year there." Yeah, I told you It's 2 miles long, half a mile wide, big enough for airstrip on one airstrip down the middle, bunkers on one end, and housing on the other. That's all that was there, man. I was there for a year. It was like being on an aircraft carrier that didn't move. Ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, okay. Well, that sounds like you're getting focused in on something there, then, man. You get whatever gets your juices flowing. That's what you should do, dude. You know? You can always come back to the other. No big deal.
True.
Okay, so let's get to work today here. I do have the script written for today, believe it or not. Now, last week, as you know, if you've been watching, if not, I got a playlist. Go back and check them out. I'm actually thinking about, to give us a break, I'm actually thinking about doing a pre-recorded thing every once in a while, like every, I don't know, half a book, and just laying out the story and stuff so far, that kind of thing. We could do it live, but I could just pre-record it. You know what I mean? Just take cuts and stuff out. And we could take a weekend off. You know what I mean? But I'll let you guys know if I plan on doing that. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Let's see. Real Wade Nation says hi. It's good to see you, man. I've been checking out your Madden clips, dude. He's a gamer. He's got a lot of shorts and stuff like that on his channel. He does a lot of gaming. Met him over on Twitch, but he actually runs in our circle over here. On YouTube. He knows all of these guys. Okay, so where we're at this week, let me bring up the visual for you. Believe it's right. Oh, no. It'd help if I got the camera up. Okay. That should be it right there. Yep. Okay. So what you're seeing on this page here was it's early morning, just before dawn, and Joseph McBriarty, which is the father, is out mending his stuff, and he's confronted by the press gang. That's who you see over here by the cabin, and he's confronted by the press gang. And if you don't know what a press gang is, guys, this is how the Royal Navy filled their quota for sailors. They came to the colonies, knocked you senseless if you were between the age of 15 and 40, fighting age, and basically put you in shackles and put you in slavery in their navy. Railway Nation says, I hope you're well, Joe. Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. But anyway, that's what a press gang is, guys, and that's what's happening here. This takes place in Maine, Marquis, Maine. And of course, Joseph tries to fight back, and Rhonda McBriarty comes running out of the building to support her husband with a flintlock rifle. And the little thing behind the scenes that Jimmy was talking about last week was making that his rifle in the future look just like this one, which I was already planning on doing. But it was a neat note for him to tell me that. But one thing I'm going to add to this page, and we may start there, is behind her you're going to see Robert McBriarty, the guy that becomes the privateer, coming to the door to see what's going on. Okay. And then page 7 reads like this. Joseph sees Robert in the doorway and hollers for him to go inside and lock the door. Rhonda affirms his instructions, which means she turns away from the guys she's confronting, right? And right away, Robert doesn't even listen to her and runs for the man his mother has not seen coming in behind her. And the man disarms Rhonda while Robert stabs him in the leg. The 12-year-old boy's got a knife in his hand, stabs him in the leg, right? And the man wheels around and knocks Robert unconscious. So that's the way that's going to go. And then what will happen is he'll wake up in the next page and his father will be gone. And this is the series of events that gets him towards trying to find out the ways of the sea, you know.
Mhm.
But anyway, that's the page we're going to do today. So let's get after it. Let me go ahead and switch cameras here and get it set up real good. You can yak at them about whatever you like. Did you go see Ant-Man yet?
I have not.
You haven't?
No.
The reviews aren't good, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check it out. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't take other people's word for things. You got to check it out yourself.
Exactly.
But Marvel's track record here lately has not been good, so I'm not surprised that it's getting bad reviews.
Yeah.
I like Paul Rudd, but the thing is, these have been the comedies of the Marvel Universe, and this one does not look like a comedy. This doesn't look as much like an Ant-Man movie as it looks like how shall I say this? An introduction to Phase 5 is what it looks like.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like your traditional Ant-Man movie. So
Right.
let's see if I can get this camera working. Yes, there it goes. All right, let's get it pointed in the right direction. Over here where I'm going to work. The damn tripod ain't working for me. Okay. That ought to do it right there.
Yes.
All right. And you can still hear me okay, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm using the right microphone because I think last week I was on a camera phone and I didn't know it.
Oh, wow.
Just give me a camera mic. So, and yes, we have the T-square. We have the ruler. Let me grab my phone. Guys, if you haven't done this yet, I highly recommend getting one of these. I am addicted to this AI app, dude. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me blow myself up to full size here. All right. Let me see if I can show you guys this. It's a wallpaper I made for my phone. That's Cara Delevingne as Supergirl.
Oh, wow.
Is that cool or what?
That is pretty cool.
But I'm addicted to this thing, man. You can make all kinds of stuff, dude. All you have to, if you can write it down, you can make it an AI image. It's really neat. There's been a lot of controversy. I wanted to bring it up today while I'm drawing to let folks know. These are just some of the ones I created, man. That's Kate Beckinsale. I can't remember who that is. That's Mia Jovovich. And that one's Cara Delevingne too. So, nice. I mean, yeah, it's they're you know I love Supergirl, man. I've been making all the actresses that I dig Supergirl. So you know, let me get this going so I can see the chat, and we will get started with today's work. Let's see. Oh, I started a new channel too, guys. By the way, if you've been missing my Joe's Atmosphere show. Or some of the other ones, I'm actually kind of like Nerdrotic has Nerdrotic Daily to put clips of Friday Night Tights up and stuff like that. I started one called Joe's Atmosphere Rerun, and I'm going to take segments out of my live shows and put them on there. The first one is up. It went up yesterday. It's 43 minutes long. It is State of the Atmosphere Hogwarts Legacy. That's what that one's about. It's all about Hogwarts Legacy and the controversy behind it and all that good stuff. Let's see. The only reason why I remembered that is because I was on that channel checking out the specs on it. I've got no subscribers over there. I'm not really worried about subscribers over there. I want you subscribing to this channel, but I could use some subscribes. You know, that would be nice. Anyway, let's see. All right. I got my chat here. Let's go ahead and get to work. Now we want to add Joseph in the background here. The camera looking good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're going to have the door open behind her where she came out at. And Joe's going to be right here. He's 12 years old. He's going to be a skinny dude, you know.
And no Fu Manchu.
No Fu Manchu. He'll have a ponytail, though.
Yep.
He's going to have the ponytail. You know he's always going to have a ponytail. His dad's got the ponytail. He's going to have the ponytail. We're going to have some hair, okay?
That's right.
Frontier has hair, all right?
He likes to whip the hair back and forth. Yes.
That's right. That's right. He's going to have one hand on the door, I think. and kind of slumping down, I believe. Looking kind of shocked. Yeah. Okay.
Like, what's going on? Oh my god.
So what do you think? You think Ant-Man would be worth a damn?
I don't know. I feel like parts of it will.
Uh-huh.
Overall, it might be just a continuation of what they've had going on the past year or two.
Right.
Which is mediocrity.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the MCU as much as the next guy, but
yeah,
some of that stuff, I don't know, man.
I know. What I mean, dude, the big thing for me, the big fail to me in the this part of the MCU. Let's have him reaching out like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll have his hand reaching out like this.
Mm-hmm.
His shoulder. And I'll have his hand on the door here. Of course, he'll have a nightshirt on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which they all wore back then, right?
Yes.
And he's going to have the ponytail. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
He may be 12, but he's a tall 12. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so this was page 6. And then we're getting into page 7. All right, so we need a 4H is what I need. Yeah, they're just busy. They're busy watching right now. You guys, if you're chatting with me and you're not on YouTube, I'm not going to see it. So I suggest if you're not on YouTube to come on over here to YouTube so I can see you. Because I'll have to turn around to see the chat that way. Okay, so we've got Robert being confined by the bad guys. And he's going to be up against the fence held by a couple of them. We'll put that in a long one up top. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what we'll do is we'll have one. Let's go here. Make this roll a little taller. It's going to be square. And it's going to split right here. So that we can then show I don't know. May not have to do that. Just thinking about everything that's going to go on this page. All right. She's okay. She's going to turn around, tell him to go back inside. This guy's going to be coming in. Then we'll have a... Yeah, this guy will knock her down. And then we'll have one out here, I think. Hang on. I got to finish what I'm doing before I go to the next piece. This is what we call plotting, boys and girls. You know what the script says, but to put that script on the paper and have it understood is the toughest job. If you can get this down, the rest of it's all details, you know?
Yes.
Okay, so then, yeah, that sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're going to have a 4 square in here. And then another flat one on the bottom. That's what we're going to have. And I know you guys can't see this paper that well, but it's blue line paper. And when we say blue line, if you look real close, you can see it's blue printed. And they do it that way so that you're supposed to use blue line pencils. That way, when you do the inks over it, you can't see the blue lines when it's printed. And it's what most comic book artists use to do their comics. I've had this stuff for years, and the marks on it are making it easy for me to sketch out. But I'm doing a little different. I'm sketching it out with pencils because it's a medium I know very well, and I'm using a program called Procreate on the iPad to do all the inks and stuff like I did with these posters that I created. So that's how the rest of the book is going to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really thinking about, I think I told you I'm going to back up the date to summer, so I can release the physical copies at my my cousin's market that she sets up, the Shop Till You Drop show.
Oh, yes. And when is that again? July?
That's in July. Yeah.
Okay.
It's around my birthday.
Okay.
Let me see. Let's see. Eraser.
I think our convention in DC here is going to be in June.
If that's the case, I might be able to send you some of these posters. I don't know. I'm hoping to have these gone by then. But then again, I can order as many as I want. Hang on a second. I got to find my good eraser without destroying my earphone cord. And I've already run it over. Damn it.
Oh, my.
Well, cords just suck. They do.
Yeah.
Where is my eraser? A really good eraser, and it is like, it has disappeared. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got too much shit in here, man. Too much shit. The studio, the kids are coming tomorrow, so I'm going to clean up the studio because one of them may be staying in here. So, but okay. So what's going to happen here in the top part? We're going to have Robert up against the fence, being held by a couple of guys, and yelling back at him to go back inside. And then we'll have the mother reacting, and then the mother gets knocked down by a guy she didn't see. And that'll be shown in here too. And then Robert will stab the guy in the leg. The guy will immediately turn around and knock him down. And the last thing we'll see is the privateer and the mother on the deck right here, and the father screaming, "No!" Right? And that'll be the last part of this. Okay, I think that's going to be the plan. On this one. Let's see what it looks like. Sometimes I change it, but I don't think I'll be changing this one, guys. I think that's pretty good. Got this guy chin to his chest because he's being held up against the fence by a couple of guys. Huh? What'd you say?
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. He's gonna be right here, and then he's going to be held back by a couple of dudes. Let's have a fist have a piece of his collar. All right. And this guy will be looking over his shoulder right here. All right. He'll be looking over his shoulder. We'll make this guy with a do-rag on. He won't have a hat on. I'll have one of those sailors do-rags kind of thing. Of course, Dad's going to be yelling. All right. This guy's going to be leaning into him and turning. And actually, we might show him have his hand coming out of here. Yeah. And the guy with the hat on is going to have his hand on him right there.
Oh, right. I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's cool, man. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be holding this guy back against the fence. And then the mother. Okay, we got young Robert. Put his face right here. And we'll show that he's got a knife in his hand. Nice cleaver in his hand, right? Nightshirt. All right. And mom will be right here. Her hand on the rifle. All right. Here. All right. Looks her hair's going to be mostly over here. She's going to be turning around, so her hair will be going the other direction. And let me erase this so I can see that. And then here comes Homeboy. Another dude with a do-rag on. And he's got his billy club ready to whack her ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear him saying, Mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotta make notes. Gotta make notes. Telling your story, you gotta make notes. Okay. Okay. So this guy's coming in on Mom, and Joe's got a knife in his hand. He's coming out. This guy's probably not going to pay attention to her. Okay, so whack. She's going to get skulled. Her hair's going to be flying in this direction. Face this way. And the rifle will be in the air, right? Her hands will have let loose of it, right? Whack. Comes down with the. He brings the wood. You know what I'm saying? Not the good way. Right?
Right, right. And those of you that are just catching this show for the first time, keep in mind, while this is a comic book, Joe's doing something that not too many people have done before. He's going to be adding in actual bits of American history into this too.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, a lot of people didn't know this is how the British got their sailors, you know, back in the day. Not everybody volunteered for that shit. They were getting ready for a war with France, and they needed bodies. So that's how they did it. They came to the colonies and pretty much plucked the guys from the colonies that you know, were of fighting age. So, and this is how they did it. They just went into town and beat the shit out of whoever was not willing to go and took them with them, you know?
But,
so,
you know, it's kind of ironic because you would think you would want people that would know how to fight, but you're beating all these guys up. If you could beat them up, don't you think your enemy could too?
Right. Right. And then Robert's gonna come in. We're gonna see. He ain't scared, right?
That's right.
We're gonna put the main vision is gonna be his fist shoving this knife into this dude's leg.
Yes.
Boom. Got him. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we'll put this guy's hand out here like, what the fuck?
Right. He got my leg.
Right? One thing I have to keep telling myself is that he's in his sleep clothes. They had long
shirt, yeah.
that they wore, even the men did. Yeah. So I got to keep telling myself that. Okay, he stabs him, and actually, we need to show him coming in right here, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have the knife up right here. Show him coming in right here. Right? He stabs that guy. And this guy is gonna he of course is gonna whack the hell out of Robert, so Robert's gonna go flying. Another big swooping move. Only it's an open hand. He's just gonna smack him. You know, and being a kid, right? Just gonna backhand him. That'd be enough to put him out, right?
Yep.
And he's going right over this guy. Actually, let's put the hand back this way. We'll have that kind of forced perspective on his shoulder right here. Have his evil looking ass right here. And he's going to have the other hand on the knife in his leg, of course. Right? Trying to take care of that situation. And then last thing we're going to see of Robert, he's going to be freaking out over here. On one knee, the other leg up. And they've got a piece of him, each of them. Actually, let's have him. You know what? Here's an even better one because this is actually what they're doing to him. We're going to show him this way. Profile look. Maybe 3/4 going the other direction. All right? And they're going to be tying his hands behind his back.
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're going to be binding his hands. Yeah, have him leaned over, and they'll be laying out on the ground. Mom. Splayed out. And so is the Sonny boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's over here. Just a couple of lumps on the ground. Have the house in the background. That kind of thing. All right. That sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tighten this up so where you guys can see it. I always go with a light pencil to start with. That way it's easy to erase. One guy have his hand on his shoulder. To take him away, right? Okay. All right, so let's get a little bit more detail in here. Of course, we got a guy with a tri-cornered hat right here. Love my tri-cornered hat, man. Love it, bro.
Yep.
Gotta have
I
it.
think we need to bring it back, bro.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. These guys ain't got ones as cool as the Privateers, though. Really
No, of course not.
When I used to do my video game stream, I used to wear it. I've got it right here. Yeah. Got it right here.
Yep.
I can sport the tri-cornered hat whenever I want to.
Yes.
But that thing gets a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. But anyway, let's see. That's his hand. All right. And this guy has got his arm in a lock. Right? That's why you're seeing his arm underneath his arm, kind of thing. Oh, okay. So the thumb's going to be on the inside, yeah. So his hand's going to be like this, holding his arm, shoulder. His dad's saying, get inside, all right? I'm getting a little faster at this, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bit.
For sure.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, this is just a plot. This is the plot. This is not what the final page is going to look like. This is just showing me what's happening in the story and where the details need to go and stuff like that. Because I've got research I have to do on. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be. Let me erase that. He's going to have a handful of his collar right here. Yeah, that's what I said, right? And his neck. Okay. He's got his collar. There's his sleeve, forearm, bicep, and everything leading up to his chest. And that's this guy. He's got a do-rag on. He got a Fu Manchu Mustang. Dad doesn't, but the sailor does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got that. Then we got Joe running out the door. Young Joe walking out the door. Or not Joe, but Robert. Joe's the dad.
Right.
Actually, Robert, Privateer's named after my grandfather. That's my grandfather. Mm-hmm. The guy that is actually had 10 kids up in Maine.
Wow.
Yeah. Big sticker with a hilt. Robert's got that. Because he's not stupid. He knows there's a ruckus. There's a dust-up going on. Mom wants him to get his ass back inside. Right? She's telling him to get back inside. She's got the rifle in her hands. She's already got her clothes on. She's got her dress on. Because, they got up early in the morning. This is right at the crack of dawn.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't know last week, we established that. This is happening right at the crack of dawn.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the rifle butt up here. And then this guy's coming in with his billy club, nightstick, whatever you want to call it. It's a stick you can beat somebody down with. He's coming in like a big meanie. And he's going to get it from this side. All right? Mm-hmm. And then we'll show the fence. This is where Dad's at. We'll have a silhouette of them out here. Okay. And then Mom gets whacked. Let me see. Yeah, that's her chin. Mom gets whacked. The billy club. Okay, hang on a second. that is the wrong angle.
Mm.
I think. Let me see how he's doing this. Yeah, he's bringing it down and that way. So got the head going the wrong way. See, I told you, you gotta change things on the fly sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Her chin will be going in this direction. Her hair flying out this way. All right. Of course, the rifle will be, in midair. Her arm will be back that way. There we go. Okay. There's that. All right, and we got the swoop. Big swoop move with the stick. We got this guy. We're running out of time today. Yes, because I got too busy talking to you earlier because I'm not taking a long time doing this.
No, you're not.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll finish it up during the week. But you guys get the picture. That's what's going on here. And I can't put the name and the page number up there. This is page 7 we're working on. We're a third of the way through this thing, man.
Yep.
Can you believe this stuff?
It's amazing.
All right, let me flip around and switch cameras and all that good crap. Excuse me real quick, guys. But that's where we're at so far. Let me see. All right. Go ahead and switch cameras. Yep, there I am here. Let me see if I can. I'm going to take a chance at changing the audio.
Okay.
Let's see if I can change it real quick, because I know people like me better on the default. Can you hear me?
Kind of, sort of. It's really low, actually.
Really low?
There we go. That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, boys and girls. That's where we're at this week. We got about halfway done with that page. It's a big part of the story though, because this is the part that that makes him in a couple more. Well, actually, there'll be another page. The aftermath is the next page, and the page after that, he'll be stowing away on Graybeard's pirate ship and hitting the high seas for his adventures, man. And that's when it really takes off.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you guys don't know the story, go back. I actually did a reading of the treatment I wrote many years ago for the character. I highly suggest you go back and watch that. I can't remember what episode that was, but
it was 40 something.
It was 40 something. It wasn't that long ago. It was right before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So definitely go check that out if you hadn't checked that out. But these are the events that lead up to him actually going out. What he does is he stows away on a pirate ship to go find his father, because he knows his father joined the Navy. So he wants to learn the ways of the sea so he can go find his dad. And I hope you enjoy it, man. I really do. This whole issue pretty much it takes place mostly in the 1700s, around the time of the Revolution. And I'm excited to bring it to you for show. I'm having a good time doing it. Let's see. Let me let you guys know what's going on with the channel here. We're wrapping it up for today. Anything you want to impart to the folks about what you're doing or what I'm doing or anything like that?
I mean, I'm still working on the Justifiers, guys. I know I haven't really posted much. Haven't really talked about it much. Taking a little hiatus from it, trying to get the creative juices flowing a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But, it's coming. It's coming.
I hear you. Well, I just want to see put something on your YouTube channel, man. I know you got stuff with the figures and stuff. You definitely.
Yeah.
And if you're playing tabletop games, man, I'm telling you, you and
Jack need to get together and do something with that. Really?
Yeah. It's just getting the scheduling together and getting the cameras and all that stuff.
Hey man, it's a leisure thing, so just take your time. I'm not rushing you. I'm just telling you. People love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I think Geeks and Gamers actually has a tabletop channel now.
Oh, nice.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, guys in the chat, let me know. But I'm pretty sure Geeks and Gamers has one now. But anyway, you guys are watching Sketching the Privateer. It's where I talk with my good buddy Justifier Jim weekly and plot the pages of the upcoming book, The Privateer. Hope you're enjoying it. We're in the middle of issue 2, working on page 7. It's just cruising right along. And then, of course, and we do this every Saturday at 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. And then, of course, football season's over, but I still got a Sunday show. It's at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm on Pop Culture Minefields channel for Dork Side of the Ring. Our good friend, the Dork Knight, has a wrestling show. He and I both have a passion for wrestling, and we have decided to make a show out of it. I'm just his co-pilot. This is his show. He brings on the guests and stuff. He's tapped into a good bunch of folks in Vegas. He brought on Johnny Rock as one of our co-hosts, and yeah, we have a good time talking about the WWE, the AEW, and I always bring my little bit of state of the apron, where I tell you what's going on in the smaller promotions with the guys that are trying to get to the big show. So tune in for that every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, this weekend, it's all about the results of tonight's Elimination Chamber show. Will Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns? I don't think he will, but you never know. So either. You never know. This is the match a lot of people have been wanting to see.
Right.
Yep. Ooh. And that's brought to you by Pop Culture Minefield and KGRA Radio. And then tomorrow night, of course, around 9 o'clock, Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it on Twitch tomorrow. My kids are going to be in town, so I may not do it. That's up in the air. It's scheduled, but I may not do it. Then again, I might get on there with David. He'll be here. He loves video games, and he and I might both get on here and do something. Who knows? But that's on Twitch. That's my only Twitch show. That's every Sunday, usually around 9 o'clock. Depends. Sometimes I have that one's kind of in flux, because sometimes I have the Dick's Division member stream on a Comics Divisions channel and stuff like that. But Jimmy, if you don't get to watch this live, this next one you're going to want to tune into. You're going to want to tune into this on the replay or something, because Monday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern on It's Only Talk and Roll, we're doing Flash Gordon. That's right. Sam Jones as Flash Gordon with that killer soundtrack by Queen. We're going to talk all about it with That 70s Rock Fan on his channel. It's Only Talk and Roll. That's at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, on Wednesday, I do my State of the Atmosphere show. It's I just get together and talk to my friends and my fellow YouTubers and the chat about I come in with a couple of subjects, but we just talk about whatever's going on. Last week we did part 2 of our video game show. That was pretty good. If you didn't get to watch it, go back and watch it. And you can catch clips from that show on my new channel, Joe's Atmosphere Rerun. I'm going to be putting clips from that channel up there. So that's every Wednesday, 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. And then, of course, the Brothers Hack the Matrix every Thursday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. It's a headline-driven show, and we hack through the matrix of those headlines to let you know what's going on in the real world. So, for Justifier Jim and myself, we want to thank you for being here. And until we see you again, I want you to keep on keeping on. God bless, guys.